Hey everyone, I'm Sacha, and this is 10 Things to Know About Me.
If you're looking for some fun, go ahead and grab some.
I grew up in a small town in Northumberland County, and that's where I got a taste of country music and country living. I've had a lot of influences around me, including my parents. They were in a band when I was a kid. So country music had a way of just grabbing me, and I find that it's the best way for me to tell my story. So my biggest country music inspiration, Patsy Cline was an influence for me in my formative years because my mother played her record all the time. Growing up, like Shania Twain, of course, she's awesome. She was a big inspiration. Carrie Underwood. I love traditional country too, like Loretta Lynn, Emmylou Harris, Alison Krauss. But when Taylor Swift came on the scene in the country music scene, for this generation, to see a young girl playing guitar, singing, writing songs, and hypnotizing practically the masses with her awesome talent, I'd say she had a big influence and impact on me really driving this music dream home. The first song that I ever performed live, if we're not including Christmas concerts or school talent shows, as an artist, I would say was a song that I wrote called Nothing to Lose. I headed down to an open mic, gave it a whirl, and the rest was history. When this pandemic broke out, staying fit from home was quite the challenge. My mouth was keeping pretty fit because I couldn't keep anything from going into it. But the gym in my building shut down, so walking the dog, of course, is an everyday way of staying fit. And taking the staircase occasionally. I don't really get the opportunity to binge watch on Netflix, but I did have that opportunity yesterday. And I checked out Down to Earth with Zac Efron. It's a documentary series traveling across the earth and bringing a light to mind, body, and spirit on a global sphere where other people are concerned outside of America, and ways of living are highlighted outside of North America. So without saying too much, especially during a time like this, it is definitely one to check out and just kind of get more of a sense of appreciation for everyday life. My go-to snacks, I would have to say, would be chips and chocolate. My at-home attire looks just like this: tank tops and a pair of shorts. My go-to song right now is a song off of the Greatest Showman soundtrack, and it's called This Is Me. The title speaks for itself. It's one of those like self-celebratory tunes that like embracing your uniqueness, your originality, your challenges, your triumphs, your dreams all in one, and it really resonates for me personally. So it's one of those like you want to throw it on in the morning and you want to hear it at night. Really, really, really powerful tune. You gotta check it out. If I were a musician, I feel like I could see myself in either healthcare or family funeral services. And I say that because I'm a really compassionate person, and everything I do, including music, is to uplift others and to just help people, whether it's through the message of my music or just me being encouragement to someone on my everyday life. But I feel like healthcare and family funeral services definitely demands compassionate people, especially if you're coming in and you're vulnerable and you're looking for someone to help. That's definitely a call for compassion. And if you're saying goodbye to family members or somebody that you love, that's a definite call for compassion and just to give an overall good experience in both realms. So I think I can see myself in either of those spheres. The first thing I'm gonna do when this quarantine is over is possibly plan a show, get my bandmates back together, get a rehearsal in, and put on a show for family, friends, and fans in person, not just virtual, which is all great and dandy, but it'll be really good to just be able to connect with people like we used to when it comes to playing and performing live. So I'm looking forward to that.
Here's to the hearts that can't be tamed.